Hey, we're continuing to lighten up around here. Stick around, I'll show you. Hi folks, Old Man Grognard here for another review, and this one is going to be Frog God Games Swords and Wizardry Continual Light, which is a continuation of Light. And both of those are based on Swords and Wizardry Complete by Matt Finch. Now, you remember this guy? Swords of Wizardry Light. I talked about it. I did a review on it. A role-playing game in 4 pages. Takes you up to level 3. Okay. Your players can then transition into Complete or some other class and level system because it's very easy to convert here. But if they don't want to do that and they want more fun with this, you have Swords and Wizardry Continual Light. And this is what the printed product looks like, the POD product. It's 24 pages. It was published in 2017 by Eric Tinkar Stein, James M. Spahn, and Zach Glazer. James and Eric did the layout. Like I said, it's based on Swords and Wizardry Complete by Matt Finch. The art is by Dennis McCarthy, James Shields, William McGosland, and yours truly. I got a couple of pieces in there somewhere. Now this one takes you up to 7th level, which a lot of people feel like that's the sweet spot for this kind of role-playing game. But you have the option going further, and I'll tell you about that in a minute here. So let's take a look inside the book, shall we? Okay, you have your basic 4 races and basic 4 classes and everything you do with that. It is based on old school. I mean, Swords of Wizardry is based on White Box D&D originally, with a few tweaks. But it follows a certain things that the old schoolers do, like clerics, no spell at first level, things like that. And you have 4 classes, 4 races, but you have some subclasses. And here's some subclasses. They give you 8 subclasses, which are all basically variants on the 4 basic classes, so it makes it easier to to integrate it with what you're doing. You have a bard, assassin, druid, monk, necromancer, paladin, ranger, and swashbuckler. I find it fascinating because rangers are not rangers, but swashbucklers and necromancers are not in the main book, but they give you a way of playing them here. Also, if you notice on the bottom, now, if you want to go beyond 7th level in this game, you can do that. You can do that by either transitioning to Swords and Wizardry Complete or some other class and level game or something like that. But if you want to stick with Continual Light, they've got what they call perks down here near the bottom part of the page. And basically it gives classes certain advantages and things because that's how they can advance that way. And it's interesting because, let's go back to this other page here. You don't advance, that's the wrong page anyway. You don't advance by experience points, you advance by adventures. And here's the combat section, very nice. You advance by adventures, like to get to 2nd level, say you're playing a fighter. You get to 2nd level, you do 2 adventures, you're 2nd level. You do 3 adventures, you're level 3. Subclasses have to do a little. It takes a little longer because, like, get 2nd level for say a swashbuckler, you need 3 adventures. To 3rd level, you need 5 adventures, etc., etc. But it's a nice. I like it. It's a nice break from that. Now, this is your combat section and Magic and Monsters. If you'll notice that it is ascending and descending armor class because that is the thing with Swords and Wizardry, which to me makes it invaluable for these kind of games. It's so nice because you can just say, okay, we're just going to do ascending armor class or descending. The old Grognards want to do descending. Let them do it. And it shows you everything in the book. Everything in all their Frog God books are dual statted for AC, for ascending and descending. You can pick up Tome of Horrors and convert it over to here, and you can see it's an ascending or descending, whatever's in the book. Okay, let us go on. Now, This is your spell list. They do have a spell list. Like I said, everything's included. Just like light, everything is included in this product. And everything is converted to a D6. Hit points, you know, you name it. Thieves level, thieves skills, things like that. It's all a D6. Except for to hit, you need a D20. So when I am, like, say, doing a demo of light or continual light or something like that, people who never played before, I say, come on over, and I have a bag of dice, and I take a D20 and 4 D6 and hand it to them. I said, that's all you need right there. Okay? They love it. Here's the monster section. There's a lot more monsters than in light. Well, not a lot more, but a few more. But they'll be coming out, you know, more or less regular. Real simple stat block, real simple, what, you know, anything special, what they do, blah, blah, blah. There's a picture of mine in there. And it just makes it so much easier. And in the back, before the character sheet, see that paragraph down on the bottom there? That's the conversion charts right there from Swords and Wizardry Complete. So you can take anything in the Swords and Wizardry line, or anything else, probably anything from D&D on down. I hazard even to say 5th level. You can convert it to this with that chart, with those charts. So you've got an incredibly versatile game system here that, you know, I've talked a lot of trash about 5e, and I've had the struggle with 5e and stuff like this, and I get the idea of what they're trying to do with the lowest common denominator like that. They want to make it a family game, something you put up in the closet with your Monopoly and Sorry set and stuff. I understand that, but this is the one. You want a family game? This is the one, and it's so easy to run and just jump into something. They've even got like a small treasure section back here that just like one line. This is what they do. Boom. And it is just so nice. And it is a good price too. You're asking me, Glenn, or I'm asking me, Grognard, where do I get it? All the usual suspects. Drive-thru RPG, RPG Now. And you're going to love this. The PDF, pay what you want. Throw them a few bucks. You know, you got a PDF. You got a to-go PDF. If you want it in print, you can go to Amazon or their affiliate CreateSpace. $7. And if you got Prime, no shipping. So it's $7 out of your pocket. This is $7 right here. It's 24 pages. Print on demand. Takes, you know, you order it from Amazon, 2 days later, boom. 2 business days later, boom, you got it. That's what happened to me. Although mine took 4 because I ordered it on a weekend. My bad. So, and for some reason, I don't know, the file, I guess the file they were working with, it's 24 pages, but there's like 4 or 5 pages blank in the back. And while I would go, what the hell? At the same time, great for notes. So if they lined it, it would be even better. But hey, you got some notes back there to, you know, mold it to what you want. So that is Swords and Wizardry Continual Light. Sure, there's some things I'm forgetting. And if you want to tell me about it, or just give me a general shout out, I liked it, I didn't like it, what are you doing with the hat? You know, oldmangrognard@gmail.com. And I'll put links, of course, down there. And something I haven't said in 190 videos, and I don't know why, click on the like button if you like it. There, I'm like every other podcast. I'm like every other video now. So there you go. So until next time, bye-bye.